I'm very fortunate that I didn't have a problem making friends. Never had a problem making friends.
Well, you have that kind of outgoing personality that you're easy to make friends with, I think.
I think I walk in with a smile, and they either like me
Yeah,
or
well,
they
there you go. There you go.
I've learned that smile goes a long way. Every time
Oh,
I see somebody on the
absolutely.
street, I'm smiling, whether I feel like it or not.
Well, we always enjoyed going to your house. I must say, you were my favorite aunt.
Well, thank you.
And I
That's
think
real
you were
sweet.
probably my siblings' favorite aunt too, because
Well,
you were always
we were
like,
always so,
it was always a party. It was
Yeah.
like we go to Aunt Annie's, Nellie's house, and there's always a party.
well, that you gotta say, AJ, because we didn't have parties at home when I was growing up. I can tell you.
Well,
That
yeah.
was just, and I don't say too much about that house to Carol, because she called it, what did she call it? I don't know, an old, I don't know, something. She said, string lights out of the ceiling. I said, yeah, we had trouble reading, no problem. We read. But to her, it was just too old, something. Well, when they never spent money on upgrading the house. Never did. Daddy patched it here and there wherever it needed it. But Daddy, Sam, and Irwin patched it whenever it was needed. And we lived there, and that was it.
I remember the basement. It was just like, that was the spookiest thing. Just dirt floor.
That's it. Dirt. Because you know why? We'd have, every time it rained hard, we'd have a flood.
I was always scared to go down there because I figured there'd be rats.
Being a child, well, we did have rats. Daddy was always trapping the rats. Yeah, it was not. The house, when they built that house, they really just had enough money to pay for the house. They didn't have any money. And of course, as the years went by, the ice delivery got less and less because refrigerators came in. And he quit serving ice in about 1940, I guess, something like that. And the restaurant people at the corner needed somebody to open oysters, so he went to work for them.
What was the name of that restaurant?
It was Jafria was the name of the people. I don't know what the name was.
It was
Oh, you're
I
talking
just
about
started
the one
with A. What was the name of that? Something like, I'm thinking Aliotos or something like that.
No, on the other corner was, you see on Milam Street they had a restaurant. But early on, the one on the other side was on General Pershing. And that's where Daddy went to work for
Okay.
$6 a week to open oysters.
Wow.
And he wound up doing other things, because you know Daddy was one of those people. He wound up doing a lot of other things
Yeah.
too. But it was good. It was a pastime for him. And then he went to work for Maison Blanche running that elevator.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
they
forgot
fell
about
in
that.
love with him.
I forgot about
Everybody
that.
loved him. He was such a great guy.
We were so genteel.
Yeah. Quiet, but he could enjoy, he'd laugh, he'd get fun out of crazy stuff, but he was a good guy. Really a good guy. So, bringing back a lot of memories that I had put on the side.
Well, that's kind of why we came, was to,
No,
reminisce.
Your
And,
grandfather was an elevator?
At one of the department stores downtown on Canal Street.
What years was that?
let's see. I think AJ and I were married before, so about, let's say 1945. I don't know if it was during the war years or after the war years. He went to work at Maison Blanche and stayed there till we made him quit. When he came to move with us, he quit.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Oh, I bet he's seen some people.
they loved him there. The girls, the candy store that made the fresh candy for the big department store was on the second floor of the building that he was running the elevator. And every evening they'd come home, bring him a box of the fresh made candy. Boy, Mama and I would have a... It was really good stuff. Heavenly hash, homemade, was good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, all the good things. No, but they really admired Daddy, and really, it kept him going. He needed something to do, and that was good. I don't remember when he quit. I must have been after Mama passed away. I'm not sure. But anyway, he found different things. He always made it do. Whatever had to be done, he did it. He was a good old guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you one funny story about him that I'll never forget, but I don't want to tell it to everybody. We were having some kind of a little, I guess it was a crawfish boil or a crab boil, I don't know which. And it was supposed to be about 1 o'clock in the day. And when the sun came out, Daddy would take his chair and sit it up by the steps going up to the boathouse, because that's where we were going to have it. And AJ said to him, "Commodore, you want a drink?" "Yeah, I'll have one." So he gave him a drink. Well, every time somebody went up and down those steps, he hit the cliff. He got drunk. And I'll never forget him. After I brought him inside, put him to bed, he said, promise you I'll never do that again, Nell." It was so, I have some fond memories of him. I'll tell you what, he was a delight. And then when AJ would come home, sometimes he'd stay too long getting his after work drink. He'd stay a little long and he'd come in and Daddy would say, "He's filled up, huh, Nell?" I said, "Yeah."
He's filled up.
It was funny. It was really funny. Oh, shit.
We have our cocktail in the evening too when I get home from work. You know,
That's
it's kind of a
good.
little cocktail hour.
Well, AJ would fix a drink. "Commodore, you want a drink?" Okay.
I love that.
Twist his arm, huh?
Not too much. But after that incident, honey, he cut it down. He'd have one or two, and that was it. No, I had enough. He was a great old guy.